Holy mackerel. I completely forgot to cover something in the Chapter 3 tutorials, so I'm going to add this on to the end of the Chapter 3 tutorials, namely 3.3, which is kind of an important chapter. In 3.3, it's different than the rest of Chapter 3, because the rest of Chapter 3 you're working with one column of data, but in 3.3 you're really working with two, because what you have is for example, you have scores and their weights. Like for example, here I've got a student, she's got a score in a class, like a 4.0, and then how much that class is worth, 3 credits. Or also later on, we're going to have, here it is, tables of data. Okay, so we got to do a couple of tutorials about how to do this, or we're in trouble. Okay, so let's start with the weighted mean, which in this case is, I'm going to have Ashley figure out her grade. So let's make that smaller, and then let's make this, oopsie, smaller so we can see. Oh, come back. Over to the right. Oh, no, over there. Okay, so we are going to need to enter 2 columns of data. So I'm going to go to Stat. I'm going to edit, number 1. Now I've got some old stuff in here, actually from Chapter 4. I'm going to go up and press Clear, Enter. Go to the left and go up and press Clear, Enter. I don't want any of that stuff. Now I'm going to type her grades. She has a 4.0, enter, in her stats class. She's got a 3, enter, a 3.5, enter, and let's see, a 2.5. So let me go back here, 2.5, enter. Then go to the right and say what each class was worth. Her stats class was worth 3 credits, so I'm going to type 3, oopsie, go over here, type 3, enter. Her 3 point is in a 5 credit chemistry class, so 5, enter. 2 credits, 4 credits. These are the weights, how much each one of these grades is worth for her GPA. Then you press Stat, Calc, and just like in the rest of Chapter 3, you're going to do one variable stats. So you're going to pick number 1 or just press enter, either way. But you have to tell it to do something special. If you just press enter, I'm going to do that right now, but don't do it for yourself. If I just press enter, what it did was it treated, here, let me see, Stat, edit. It treated these 4 numbers like they were all equal weight. Like every single one of those classes was worth the same amount as every other class. So that when I've got this mean, it's treating them all the same. But that's not really fair. I mean, the chemistry class was worth 5 credits. The stats class was only worth 3 credits. So what you have to do is tell it, stat, here I'm going to clear this so you can see. Stat, go to the right to calc, pick number 1, right, number 1, one variable stat. You have to tell it second 1, L1, comma, second 2, L2. What you're telling it is, look, the grades themselves are in L1. The X values, they're in L1. If you look at the formula, okay? The X values are in L1. The weights, the Y, W weights are in L2. Right? You're giving the calculator that information. You're telling it, don't treat the L1s like they're all the same. Treat the L1s like they've got different weights, and L2 is where those weights are. Okay? And it's very important that when you enter your data, you enter it like that. The scores in L1, the weights or the frequencies in L2. Let me press enter now and see it's not 3.25. Right? It's 3.14. That would be the GPA. Okay? Alright, so again, you can see it right here. Second, go to the right, or excuse me, stat, go to the right, pick number 1, which is one variable stats. Then you tell it second 1, which will get you L1, comma, second 2, which is L2, and then press enter. Okay? Alright, that's how to find a weighted mean. I'm going to be back to show you a little bit more for, again, the same section.